Sorry, my hair's kind of a mess. Let's look it back before I made this, but I need to actually address something. Oh yeah, plus I got no beard this time. I need to address something. I made a few videos about Gnosticism, and I really have to explain what Gnosticism is to people. There's this modern day thing about Gnosticism, how it was all equal, and men and women were equal, and God was both sexes, and no, not anybody could join Gnosticism. I'm talking about the old Gnosticism, not what people try to play around with today and make politically correct. When you read the Gnostic scriptures, it's overwhelmingly clear. They are constantly talking down to women. Only specific races can be enlightened. Um, it's a it's a hatred of the physical body, a hatred of sex, a hatred of any notion of sex. The point of Gnosticism is to burn away the body because the body's evil, and it's very anti-woman, anti-feminine, and the reason it also is anti-masculine too, because it sees sexuality as a physical thing. It strives for to be androgynous and to be all mind. Now, what people are calling now today as Gnosticism, it's not Gnosticism. It's a form of mysticism that's always existed in the church, which is a good thing. It says, not all the teachings of the Bible, or not all the teachings of Jesus are in the Bible, that's very true. We know that the Eastern Church and the ancient Roman Catholic Church supported this. The true the true mystics are not the Gnostics. I mean, if you look in the New Testament itself, it declares all people to be equal, equal access to God, a ready access to God. Um, and this is not Gnostic. This is something beautiful. The reason why I oppose Gnosticism is if you look at the Gnosticism, the scriptures of the Gnostics, it is a very um, arrogant, seclusive. Uh, it has disgust for any basically the poor, anything else. You become a total solipsist. The world around you does not exist. There's no need for compassion of that guy dying on the street because either he's not even there or it's his own illusion. That's why he's dying. You can do nothing for him, and by giving him a piece of bread, you're only furthering his pain. You're only furthering his want. The idea is to get rid of want, to excel yourselves up the levels, up the eons, whatever names they give them. And it's a very cold, compassionless, heartless thing. It doesn't. It has no. It has a disgust for women. In the Gnostic scriptures, Jesus actually turns to Mary Magdalene and says, "It's too bad you can't be saved. You should have been born a man, and then you could have been. You could know the secrets of God." Um, it's belligerent. Um, and I think people read about Gnosticism today from these scholars that like to imagine, and they try to call every other offshoot of Christianity Gnostic, anything that was not part of the formal church. So that's not true. Even those sects, like the Marcions, who they themselves were Docists, like the Gnostics, the Arians, Ebionites. These Ebionites were definitely not Gnostic. They were very Jewish in their outlook, which is the antithesis of Gnosticism. It's not. I mean, there were many Christian sects. What is what is truly Gnostic and what people who are uneducated refer to it as is two different things. So when people say that, oh yeah, Gnosticism, a personal way to God, no, that's not what Gnosticism was. Remember, you had to go to secret teachers who only held the knowledge. Because when you read the secret scriptures, it says Gnostic scriptures, it says, "Oh yeah, Jesus told everybody this, and everybody knows that's true. But me, John, he gave the real knowledge, and I'm the only way to get to God. And here's the secret." It was a very exclusive sect, and they didn't all get along. It wasn't this peaceful, harmonious thing that people like to believe it is. I would encourage people to go out and study Gnosticism. Now, don't read modern books on it. Go back and read source material. Just like if you want to know what the Bible says, read the damn Bible. Don't go out and go, oh, I'm going to go to the Mormons and ask them what they believe. No, they've got a totally skewed idea and their own agenda. So go back and actually read the books and see how just revolting these things are. It's just another. I mean, that's my view of it, and that is actually my view is that they're revolting. But everything else I've said has been complete fact. Their disgust of women, their elitism, and their hatred for sexuality in the Bible. Sexuality in the body is it's all fact. So I would encourage people to go out and actually look at the actual texts of Gnosticism and see if you can try to find any truth or beauty in there. And keep in mind, the sayings of Matthew are not. That's not Gnostic. It's not a Gnostic scripture. It's not part of Gnostic mind. Thank you.